Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here, and today we are going to do another time travel, but this time on Halo Reach, and on a mission, Winter Contingency. So what you want to do is start up on the second rally point Bravo, I believe it is, or Alpha, whatever the second one is. But you just want to get into the vehicle here and just drive on ahead, and continue as normal, basically. But once you reach the first skirmishers here, you want to kill them and get their plasma pistols. You can get it again later, just another set of skirmishers up ahead. It doesn't matter which one. But it might matter if you're using this to speedrun, because this time travel is a pretty good way to speedrun the mission. So once you get to here, this little hill here, you'll see like a little Falcon up hovering over. What you want to do is use your plasma pistol and basically knock it down. But you want to shoot like around the wings so that it falls at an angle and hopefully flips over. If it doesn't flip over, it'll just take off again. And you just want to keep, shooting it until it flips over. And once it flips over enough, the pilot will get out. You won't actually see the pilot, but the pilot will just disappear and the Falcon is yours to fly. So from here, just take off and fly in this direction. The direction you would normally go if you're continuing on the mission, but you can pretty much skip much of the route and just fly over the hills here. Watch out for like a barrier. You have to fly a little bit underneath. But as you can see, the Spirit is flying in over there. You want to catch up to it and wedge yourself in between the front of it. So you'll see that in just a second here. Once it flies down, just simply drop down. And you want to wedge yourself in at an angle like this. Now I kind of messed up here and I got wedged in at like a really bad angle. And it's not very secure at all. You want to make sure your Falcon is as secure as possible, or else you'll get shot out, or you won't be able to fly with the Phantom, the Spirit, once you hit the barrier up ahead, which we're about to. But assuming you did it correctly, you just want to ride the Spirit out. Now we just hit a barrier there. If you get shot out, you'll have to revert and try again. But that's the reason why you want to wedge yourself in perfectly. Otherwise, you won't make it through that barrier. So we're gonna try again here. This time's a little better. Actually, maybe not. Yeah, we're pretty loose. But it might work, so we'll see. Now once you hit the barrier, there's a good chance you'll, it's a possibility you might die, because you do take a lot of damage sometimes. So just be prepared. Alright, we just made it there, but as you can see, we took a huge amount of damage. Pretty much took out all your shields and all your health. Sometimes it kills you, but most of the times you should survive, and sometimes you might not even take any damage at all. But once you go through the barrier and you take damage, you don't need to be wedged in the Spirit anymore. You can just release yourself and just fly around over here. As you can see, that part of the map wasn't loaded yet, but this once you get closer, it will load up, and you usually get a checkpoint here. So if you do get a checkpoint, feel free to wander around, explore. But that is the area where you're supposed to go to the next part of the mission. So basically, as you can see, that trick took like, I don't know, a couple of minutes versus the longer time it would take to actually go through the mission as normal. So that's why this is a really good glitch for speedrunning. And I did a quick search before, and it looks like a lot of speedrunners, actually pretty much every speedrunner does use this now, since our original video was made. So I do think that's pretty cool now. But if you don't want to speedrun, then feel free to explore around. You can fly pretty much anywhere. You can fly pretty far out. We're not going to do that today. We're just going to give you a brief glimpse. But if you do fly out, you will fly into like a barrier sometimes, and you can't fly out anymore, and you will be stuck out here. So that's not a problem if you're just exploring, but if you do want to finish the mission eventually, you'll have to revert to the last checkpoint, which we just got out here, which is convenient. Which is great actually, because a lot of glitches I do, especially back on Halo 3 or even Halo 2, some of them are like really long glitches, and there's no checkpoints at all, so if you mess up and you revert, you have to start all over again. But in this case, this is very convenient. It puts a checkpoint right there for you. So, once you fly back in, like I said, you can't fly back out. Oh, I forgot to mention another thing with this Falcon is that once you're in it, you are actually invincible. Except for that part where you pass the barrier. For some reason it does so much damage that the Falcon can't absorb it all. But otherwise down here, you can pretty much take as many hits as possible, as you want. And it doesn't matter what difficulty it is. Even if you're on Legendary, you can just chill here and your Falcon can take like tons of hits and you'll never feel it. Now if you do want to continue the mission, you will have to get out the Falcon for a second. Just wait till there's no more enemies here, and then just head to where Cat is in that building. I'm pretty sure everybody has to head inside, but you know, it's no big deal. Now you gotta be kind of quick here. Once you're inside and you hit the checkpoint or loading point, go back outside and get into your Falcon, or else it will despawn, most likely. And from here, just wait for the enemies to come in and do what Cat tells you to do. Just take out the enemies and cover her. But that should be very easy on pretty much any difficulty because your Falcon is invincible. However, you do want to be careful still because the elites can still hijack your Falcon and pull you out. And if you get pulled out on Legendary, there's a good chance you won't survive. So just be careful, you know, keep your distance. But other than that, it should be a walk in the park with this Falcon. Now, sometimes, I don't exactly know when or what causes it, but sometimes you won't be able to get out your Falcon. I think it's like if you fly to like a certain height, or if you like sit in it too long, you'll kind of get stuck inside and you can't exit it. If that happens, if you're doing it on solo, you're kind of screwed. You might just like revert and try again. But if you're doing it on co-op, then just have your friend shoot you with a plasma pistol and hope that you flip over while falling down, just like you did at the beginning, only just something to you. Because at that point, that's the only way to get you out of it. But yeah, so once you've done that, you can't take the Falcon any further, unfortunately. Well, actually, nah, yeah, you can't take it any further. I was thinking maybe you could somehow push it to the next cutscene, but even if you do load up the cutscene with the Falcon in here, you don't come back to this room later, so you only get that Falcon for that really brief part. I mean, you don't have to do the time travel glitch with the Falcon. This is like an invincible Falcon Easter egg kind of, so you could just use it to like kill every single enemy on a mission. You don't have to like skip the whole thing. It's up to you. But yeah, so there you have it. That is the time travel glitch on Winter Contingency using the invincible Falcon as well. And I hope you guys have fun and enjoy that. And if you don't already know about it, you can use it for speedrunning. So for all you speedrunners out there that don't know about this, I hope this helps you out. And other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video in general. And remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.